video. Today we're back and we're making more mini lifestyle. This is from the Lifestyle Series 1. In this series, we have a chance at getting 12 different recipes to complete. We've already opened a few of them, so fingers crossed we're not going to be getting any doubles today. All right, let's start with the first one. So we do have 3 mystery capsules that we're opening in today's video. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's get this opened. And pop. Oh gosh, okay. And, okay, looks like we have a plant because I do see the newspaper. All right, so let's pull this out. That should have the plant in it. And then we have, oh, okay, so we have our little planter. Oh, cute. All right, a whole stack of papers. Let's get all of this out of the way. And we have one more bag back here. Ooh, okay. So let's get the shelf put together. And I'm just going to set this out of the way. All right, so let's start by opening our planter, our Happy Grow. And, ooh, okay, it looks like a terracotta plant. And it has like some white stamped triangles on it. Cute. Okay, so I wonder which plant this is. I can't think off the top of my head which one this is. All right, let's see. So this is, oh my gosh. Okay, so we have the cactus. And this is actually pretty heavy. And you can see that it even has like the roots at the bottom. Okay, I hope this stays in the soil though. All right, so let's set that aside and we just have our bag, which feels pretty full. Feels like there's a bunch of stuff in here. Oh yeah, there's definitely quite a few things. Okay, let's get this opened. So this has, oh wow, okay. So the first thing is our Happy Grow, oh, the Rocky Mix. Okay, so we have those little white pebbles. So those are gonna go on the top and we have our little garden spade right here. Cute. And then our soil. All right, I really hope this plant will stay in. Okay, so we're not using resin today, but there's a few things that we are putting together. And we're going to be creating the Paddle Cactus Succulent. All right, guys, let's get making. All right, so let's grab our potting mix. I always get a little nervous making the plants because I'm always scared they're going to fall out because it's not held down with resin. But let's get started with this soil, which kind of is like that kinetic sand texture. It's not sticky, but it does stay together really good. All right, so I'm just going to fill this not quite to the top because we still have those white pebbles to add as well. Okay, now I'm just gonna see if this is enough. I'm gonna take the little garden spade. And I'm just gonna try to work it around so it's evenly in the pot. Okay, I think we're gonna need a little more. Yeah, I think this is gonna push the plant too far down. Okay, I think this is enough now. That should give enough room for the plant and the pebbles. Okay, so let's grab our paddle cactus. Look at the texture and detail on this. We do have quite a bit of roots to shove down. And I think this is in the middle. Now let's grab that rocky mix of the white pebble rocks. Just gonna open it. All right, I'm just gonna pour these in. If I have problems with it staying, I'm just gonna use clear resin. But I think the rocks are really gonna help stabilize this. So I'm just gonna spread these in. And use my tweezers just to kind of pack everything together. And picking up all the ones I dropped. All right, guys, so there is the first item, our paddle cactus succulent complete. All right, second capsule. Hopefully we don't get doubles, but I really don't mind doubles of the plants. Just because I kind of have something I want to make in the future. All right, let's get this open. Also, guys, I do have TikTok. So check out the description if you guys want to follow me there also. All right, this must have the plants in it. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. We're making another plant. So this one actually comes with 2 boxes. I think these are the hanging ones. Okay, it kind of makes me nervous. I hope they don't fall out. Okay, so we do have 2 of the little plant containers. Our tweezers and packaging. Okay, let's put the shelf together. All right, some of the plants don't fit in those shelves, so I might just keep them for like a DIY. First plant holder. Let's see what this one looks like. I love it already. So this has like, it's kind of like made to look like glass and the little gold. And you can see it is going to be hanging. We have like the little place for rope in the top. Okay, let's add this box to my hoard. You guys know I keep everything. Okay, and this second one, I'm pretty sure these are basically the same. One's just a little wider. And this one should be a little taller. And then there's like a little cutout where the succulent will go. So here's the second one. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. This might be my favorite of the day. All right, let's check out the plants. So we have 2 plant holders, so the newspaper should have 2 succulents inside. And yes. Oh, wait, I forgot about the other one. Okay, so we have this first one here, which I think I might even have one of those in my bathroom. And then this is more of like the hanging one. This is the one that worries me. All right, I do love that though. Kind of reminds me of like a fern. All right, let's see what's in here. This should be our soil. Feels like there's a few things in here though. Oh, right. Okay, so we have our little garden spade for the soil. And the potting mix. And then we also have our little thing of jute or like the rope. So this is what we're going to use to tie them to make them hang. All right, so we're making the hanging terrariums. So let's get making. All right, let's start with grabbing our string. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be like rope or jute. But I'm going to take all of it off because we're going to need to tie both of the holders. So I'm going to take all of it and then just split it into 2. And I'm just going to cut it into 2 pieces. All right, so I'm going to take the first one and put it through our first terrarium holder. Like this, and I'm just going to kind of make it even. And let's tie the top. All right, so we have our knot in, and I'm just going to cut off the remaining at the top. So there's the first one ready to go. They look like little gemstones. All right, so we're just gonna do the same thing with the second one. We're gonna take our string and again, put it through the top, make it even, and we're gonna tie a knot at the top. Okay, so there's our knot, and we're just gonna cut the excess off, and done. All right, so let's grab the potting mix. And I'm just gonna start by putting this in. I'm not exactly sure how much that I wanna put in. But I'm gonna start with just putting like a quarter all the way up to the bottom of the opening. Like this. Okay, let's start with my favorite one. And I'm gonna try to shove all of the roots into the soil. because this doesn't have resin to keep it in spot, so I'm a little nervous of that, but this one should stay the easiest. All right, so there's the first succulent. I think this one turned out amazing and super adorable. I don't know where I'm gonna hang them yet though. All right, so the next one. We have our little ferns. These are gonna hang over. We have the roots. But because there's no resin, I'm a little worried about these ones pulling forward. So I'm just gonna put in a little more soil so I can pack it a little bit harder. I'm probably gonna use all of the rest of the soil. And I'm just gonna pack it all down. Next, let's take our plant. This one hangs over the front, so let's just push down the roots. And I'm gonna try to pack in the soil that we have around the roots and make it as sturdy as I can. All right, so there's the second one complete. You can see it's kind of pulling forward a little bit, so I'm just gonna try to not touch it. And there are both of our hanging terrariums complete. I think they're super cute. Let's move on to the last one. Okay, let's move on to the final surprise. And of course, fingers crossed that this one does not give us a double. Let's get opening. Oh my gosh. I do love the one on the front of the packaging also. We haven't got that one yet. And let's get this off. The bottom layer is always so tricky. Okay, here we go. And pop. Oh no, wait. Hang on. Is this going to be a double? Wait. Okay, I don't think. So we have our bag, which definitely feels like there's quite a few things in it. Looks like we're doing another plant. And is this? Yep, we're doing another plant. We have a new pot. Doesn't look like this one is a double. Looks like this is new. Let's get that shelf together and set out of the way. I love the plants in the background. It looks so pretty. All right, so let's check out our plants pot. And we have, okay, so we have a cute little terracotta dish. So this one definitely looks more simple than the previous ones. And it does have that terracotta orange color. But I want to see which plant is this. Okay, let's get the newspaper opened, which yes, I do save because I'm a hoarder. Wait a minute. Okay, this is actually the one on the packaging. So it is a cactus and this one has flowers on it. Okay, love this. I can't remember what this one is called though. All right, so let's see what's in the bag. And all right, so it looks like our typical ingredients. So we have our rocky mix. This one's sealed a little bit wonky. And we also have our potting mix. So this is probably gonna go in the same order. We have our soil, and then we top it with the rocks. And of course, we have the garden spade. All right, so, all right, we're gonna be making the Cactus Twins. So let's go ahead and get making. So again, this one looks pretty easy to do, and I'm gonna take the potting mix that we had left over from the previous succulents. Let's grab our little garden spade and kind of like even it out a little bit. Okay, we're definitely gonna need more soil. Okay, I think we're gonna need to open up our potting mix because I really want this to pack tight. Because again, there is no resin with any of these plants. And I do not want them to fall once we make them. Okay, so I want this pretty full also, almost to the top like the first one. Kind of like the paddle cactus that we made. Okay, so I'm just trying to make sure that it's packed pretty tight all in the bottom also. Doesn't that look like real soil though? That's so realistic. Okay, so let's take our two cactuses. Look at the texture and detail. Like that is so spot on. Look at the flowers. Okay, so I'm gonna take the roots and just stick it down into the soil and try to like compact it. Okay, I'm gonna take a bit more soil now and pack it on the top of the roots. Again, just trying to hold it into the shape that I have it. I'm just packing it with my tweezers. And just pushing it down as hard as you can. And I'm trying to leave a little space because we still need to add the white pebbles. All right, so now I'm just gonna pour our pebble mix. And don't worry if it's a little messy, I'm just gonna use my tweezers. And I'm just gonna push them down into the soil again, trying to like keep everything in place. And just trying to completely cover the soil. All right, guys, so there is our twin cactus complete. I love this one, especially the flowers on it. And here are all three of the succulents. The hanging terrariums, the cactus twins, and the paddle cactus. Which one is your favorite from today's video? And which miniverse or mini brands or blind box unboxings would you guys like to see me do in an upcoming video? Let me know in the comments and make sure that you guys are subscribed and give today's video a very big thumbs up.